And we're back. Got a Horde night coming. I just want to get a couple skill ups here while I'm waiting for my steel. I kind of want to move my bedroll down here. And I need to put some candles out because there's no light down here. The stupid Twitch app on my tablet is making me not be able to see chat. It never ends with these apps. No, I don't want to create a clip. God. I don't want to... God, I just want the chat bar up. I just want the stupid chat bar up. God, it never ends with this thing. Now I'm getting an ad. Like I didn't do anything differently than I've done the other 1,000 times I've streamed. But it's not putting the chat bar up in the side window. It's gone full screen, and it won't let me get out of full screen. No, I don't want to share. I want to go back to the windowed mode. God damn it. It just drives me bananas. These stupid freaking apps. No, I don't want the pop out. God, I have to pause this for a second. Forgive me, I'll be right back. Okay, that got it. Man. What is our level looking like? God, it's like we're leveling slow as Christmas now. I have no points. And I need 20 plus another 10 to put into that's a pain. I'm gonna have to find something to spam craft, or maybe boost some armor skills or something. I'm just moving. Hey, what's up, Venator? I'm just moving my bedroll. Did you see me just place that chest and it doesn't show? Like, like what the hell? Like I don't have time to screw around with this. I've already wasted 2 hours of morning. It's ridiculous. The bugginess of this game is like kind of gets a little freaking old after a while. Yeah, see now it's not letting me place it. There, see now it shows. Jeez. And I don't know why you ask it like that. Like, now, what are you working on? That's the whole point of this game. I'm always working on something in this. And I always will be. So, yeah, I think that'll do it. Pretty much. I think. And I got my spare mining helmet in there, so hope I don't die more than once. If I die. I'm not preparing for a death tonight. I've been meaning to do this. I hear Z's. What did I do with... It's really weird. Did I stick them back in here? No. You know what? I bet I stuck them in here. There they are. My potatoes. My taters. Speaking of which, that's what I should go do today. So I don't have to do it after Horde Day. Is, go farm. After I get the base set up, I gotta fix my barbed wire, and I gotta go see what havoc the roaming hordes have made on the outside of the base since I did repairs after the last one. After the last horde, that is. I guess I'll go ahead and fix the barbed wire while I'm thinking about it, just to get it out of the way. I gotta do some repairs on my weapons, it looks like, or at least my club. Well, here's one happy customer. Yeah, it actually looks like it held up okay. I think the outer spikes really mess them up before they get here. Those steel spikes are awesome. If you go on the wiki and look at the and like go through the progression, starting with wood spikes, and then follow the links as they get upgraded, the steel spikes are no joke. The wood log spikes are like, kind of not that big of a deal, and the iron ones progressively get really good, but the steel ones are just insanely good, and they're really durable. I mean, the barbed wire is no big deal. They cost 15 iron each to make, and they're kind of I mean, they're kind of throwaway. What is that? I've already got that, I believe. Yeah. So I don't. I mean, I didn't even repair it after the last horde. So I just leave it. I just leave it until the day of each horde, because they all come rolling through here and thrash it all up, and it's usually not all that many, so the other spikes can take care of it, and that way I don't have to repair as much. The pain of the barbed wire is just dealing with it, because it lasts better than like the low level spikes, but not by much. See, this all got taken out in here with the last horde. I just didn't even replace it, which is kind of remarkable, really. I mean, I think a cop blew up like right here, and I think one blew right down here someplace, like right in here. Actually, before I do this, lest I do something really annoying, I'm gonna stick my steel aside. Yeah, alright. Ow. I don't know if you were on, but like, how did I repaired all this already? Oh man. I mean, it's not that much damage, but I'm gonna have to do it. Ugh. Um, Horde starts at 2200. At like 2115, I came out. I forgot to put my torches out. I came out to put my torches out, and a screamer popped and called in a cop. you know, like literally like 3 minutes or something, like before Horde night started, and I'm like out here killing a screamer horde with a cop. And I'm not really sure how I got a screamer. I'd been running that forge that was on the basement level like 24/7. Yeah, well, the main thing for the barbed wire, this was more important like when the base was still cobblestone, and it's best for just for slowing them down, That's the thing. I'm finding the longer I play this game, it's not like just the integrity of your base, it's your ability to like stagger out the horde, so you're not just getting, the entire, because they run also, at night, so you're not just getting the entire mass of them like all at once, concentrating on a few blocks. Basically, it just makes it more manageable, and you're not taking all that damage all at one time. This is really great for the common zombies though. Like on the last Horde night, um these outer steel spikes had weakened them to the point a lot of them just died on their own right here in the barbed wire, which is nice. They never even got to these. See, these need repairs too now because of the randoms. This is why I'm thinking about taking the whole thing underground and going for a fall pit at next. I'm not going to do it immediately, but pretty soon I'm going to expand and I'm going to build a new horde base, I think, and I'm going to go for some type of fall because it just gets like crazy the amount of steel you spend like repairing all this stuff and just time. Just because a wandering horde doesn't have the sense to take 4 steps in the while walking to, they come walking through here or they come over through that way and they head right at the base basically. Whereas with a fall pit, you can just throw frames over your entrance and they just go right through. I would assume. Or use hatches. I've seen fall pits with hatches that they open on Horde night. All right, let me go get my concrete. Good God. But it all works together. That's the thing. It's not just the spikes and not just the barbed wire. It's the distances and how the layers of them and all that. And then of course you know you can't. I mean, until we get turrets, which we don't have yet on console, there really is no passive defense. If you've got zombies headed towards the structure, you have to deal with them in some way. It's either spikes, falls, or you kill them. I don't know of any other option on a console. Or they're gonna break blocks. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. Yeah, I'm not. I know that was a that's a like I like a lot of like a lot of people like seem to go for the trench. I'm not really convinced it's really the way to go because here's the thing, like you either have to like kill them or you have to let them pass. You know what I mean? It's like they're gonna stand there and dig no matter what. So unless you've got, I guess, steel spikes, they're standing on steel spikes the whole time they're standing in that trench. And I can't even. I've heard of people using water too. I mean, I could see like for aesthetic reasons, just to be able to say, hey, I've got a moat around my base, just because you think it's cool. I mean, I'm down with that, but I don't think water affects zombies at all. In fact, they'll follow you through water and they'll walk on the bottom of it. All I can imagine water in a moat does is just make it like more difficult to repair. I mean, really. I don't know. I'm no expert. I just know what I've observed and what works for me, and I it wouldn't even occur to me to put a moat around my base, to be completely honest. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. In fact, there's a pretty funny video. There's a YouTuber that I've watched, and he had a really sweet base, and he decided to like start expanding it like on Horde Day, and he's decided like, oh, I'm gonna dig a moat around this thing. I think it was supposed to be a moat, and he started it like on like like right now, like where I'm at right now, at like 12 hours game time before the Horde, and he got like halfway. He had an auger, I think. He got like halfway around his base, and then Horde Night rolls around, and he's like, okay, well, we'll do Horde Night now. And he goes in his base. He had this whole big courtyard thing. And it was actually a really sweet base, except for this trench he was building around it. And he, gets this massive horde, and he like he takes care of whatever's in the courtyard, which is like the kill area of his base. And he goes outside, and there are like 5 zombies now in the trench that he dug, like tunneling under his base. I think like it might have brought something down. It might have affected structural integrity and like the whole nine, So yeah, you gotta. That's what these ramps are about. You gotta let them flow. They either have to be able to pass through, or you have to kill them. But otherwise, they're gonna just beat whatever block is in their way until they get through it. Essentially, Z Nation did a whole, just a massive, and I mean massive, like maybe like 100 or 200 block wide. I don't know, 200 would be a lot. I'm thinking like probably like in the hundreds, like low hundred ish, platform on pillars, like I don't know, like 20 blocks up, something, and just his kill area was just a hole in that, and he would just snipe. And so it kind of makes me want to experiment with putting some stuff up on pillars, because like that's what I was kind of testing with the entrance over to the farm at the farmhouse. They don't seem to get caught up on pillars. They seem to go around pillars. So I'm kind of thinking if you elevate a base, you could probably build above ground and not have to do any digging, which would be kind of cool. But you have to use pillars. I think once you use blocks, you're asking for it. Gotta say, this is a lot easier to do now with that it's concrete under there and not cobblestone. In the past, I've used the white Adobe blocks when I was still in the cobblestone stage, just so I could see it. But I didn't have a lot of like the times I've done that have been when I've had accessible desert biome around. Habit. Well, one thing, I don't know about air blocks underwater, but one thing I've wondered, if you were to use plates, plates occupy a whole block. Everything occupies a whole block. Hell, use those signs even. And you place one flat on the ground, and then have one in like the mirror, like at the so the sign or the plate would be here, and then the next one up would be here. I wonder if you were crouching if you could get through it, but Z's couldn't, or something, and you could basically like float a structure that way. I don't like unrealistic, structures like that, which is why I don't really do the whole floating thing. Like I haven't used bars for anything other than like attached to blocks, like even though you could make them kind of float. But it's certainly interesting to consider. Like they do this, they just all come just Hey, I got nothing but there's this whole wide open field that won't hurt me all around here, but all week long we're just gonna slide through here just to cost this jackass steel, basically, and time. And that's the thing about this type of base. I've just got too much base exposed. I don't know. It's I don't know. I'm like it's either this or some type of fall trap. I'm kind of at a loss until we get turrets. You could have turrets out here to defend this, and then of course you're taking a bath in ammo. But I might try putting barbed wire fence around the perimeter. I think I heard somewhere, and it was from an earlier version of the game, so I don't know, it's probably changed 3 times since then. And I don't know if it's actually the case, but I've heard that zombies will avoid barbed wire fence. Not on Horde night, they're still going to track and come for you on Horde night, or if you have aggro. But I wonder if it'll keep the wandering hordes that don't, that haven't aggroed me and aren't tracking me from just traipsing through the whole base, basically. Because I swear, I'll come rolling up, and they're just like they don't even see me. They don't even know I'm in the world, but they're headed right at the base, like all barbed wire. I'm sure I could. Well, one thing I've thought about, and I wouldn't do it here, like in this configuration, but something I've thought about for other setups. Uh, you could stack spikes. You can also place them uh, horizontally on walls now. You used to not be able to do that apparently, but you can now. Let me make sure my pillars didn't take any damage. What the hell? I thought I got all this. It's like taking damage from sunlight. Because these constant repairs are like getting taxed, basically. Like just over time, like without doing anything. Between hordes I'm having to repair. I'm not even fighting anything here. They just show up and damage it. Yeah, I could do that. I mean, I wouldn't do it on this base because that would like I mean, see how they touch like that? If I were to put spikes on the out of that, all this would be blocked by, I mean, it would look like that, just vertical, basically. So, you know, I wouldn't be able to melee. And I actually do quite well meleeing here. It's you know, I mean, I beat the hell out of my pillars sometimes, but you know, assuming I'm finding my hitbox like I, you know, always eventually do. I mean, I do really well. I get some good levels from it too. I've taken to sniping more recently just because of the cops, because I don't want to, you know, this kind of cuts down on visibility a little bit at night. And I don't want to be shooting cops once they're right up here. You know, I'd like to be shooting them out in the yard, not here. You know, so if they do blow, they preferably blow out there and not, you know, right up next to the pillars. No more popping numbers. Okay, good. Yeah, I did this right before the last Horde night. This basically just poles, and I upgrade under the steel. Um, it's in case, just, you know, after I lost. I mean, I didn't. None of these blocks took more than 10% damage on the last Horde. Now, the ones here, because it was coming from this direction, the ones here might have, if I hadn't repaired midway through. You know, they probably, but it was, you know, I mean, it was still marginal. It was like, you know, they still would have, I don't think would have gone below 70-75% tops, which was great, because I like a cop blew up like over here, and I think another one blew up like literally right here, and all of this held. But when this was still concrete, I lost a pillar like right here during Horde night, and I had to like just stand here and melee, you know, melee until a cop would show up, and then I have to deal with the cop, and then just, you know, kind of hope that whatever got in I could deal with quickly, and I could. But I put these poles around here to back it up, just so that there's another block. I don't know if it will actually block them. I think it will, but, you know, it's just an added precaution. I had the steel, so I did it. And I don't know if the plates will do much of anything, but I just did it just for completion's sake, because I couldn't put poles on both. And they don't really go to the corners that much anyway. It seems, knock wood. So, but, you know, we'll see. I don't know if you saw this, I also added plates up here to protect these boxes. They took some damage the 2 weeks ago when a cop exploded right in front of the base, so I put them up, and they didn't take any damage last time, so knock wood. Of course, none of this other stuff did either, so I don't know. You know, we shall see. Every freaking one of these is going to tax me. I'm gonna blow through. I had like what 370 steel when I woke up this morning. One for you, and one for you. And what's funny is they always come, the hordes always come from that direction for some reason. I don't know if maybe that's just been the like weird streaky luck of the draw. But I've never had a horde come from this way. I've had some come from that way. I've had a few come from this way, but generally the hordes have come from the north, right? So really this whole half the base is redundant. And I constantly have to repair these back spikes purely from just wandering hordes that come through here and do this. Well, these spikes are new as of last week, but you know what I mean. Like the barbed wire was getting ripped out back here just because they like they're traveling from point A to point B and they just come right through. Right through. It just makes no sense to me. And see, and that to me is what we were, last week when we were talking about, lazy game design. If that's a way of like, if it's like, it would seem that's cheese AI just to challenge your base and to make you do this basically, because it makes absolutely no sense why anything would just traipse through traps. And I find that to be lazy, a lazy way of approaching game design, in my opinion. Instead of offering actual challenge, we're just gonna nickel and dime you to death with AI that's designed just to beat up your base. Basically, it's kind of silly. Like I'll be standing out there, and they won't even aggro me. They will just head at the base. you know, I mean, it makes no sense unless you consider that a game designer might have been lazy. But yeah, I'm thinking a fall trap, a fall, a fall pit is next. I've been wanting to try one. I just didn't have time to do it with my initial base because I was kind of behind the eight ball getting this thing up. I was kind of late with this one as it is. Okay. Sweet, sweet. Since I'm out here, we're gonna go ahead and hit all of these. Just a quick going over. These things, actually, these did really like kind of well on the last horde. I mean, there was like literally this whole row right here was covered in corpses. Like about midway, which I have a hard time believing it was actually taking out zombies, but apparently they were. These are really just meant to be a speed bump. Oh, I hear visitors. Ah, hello. See? Look, he's headed right at the... You gonna come at me? Come this way. This way. Thank you. Ow. Well, you're in a hurry. Why am I not getting headshots? I'm like completely... There we go. See, look at these guys. Look at these guys. They're headed right at the base. Right at it. Over here, damn you. Right at it. Unfreaking believable. I mean, we're wide open in cornfield. We're in Nebraska here. You could walk all the way around this. I just repaired those spikes, you assholes. Pardon my French, viewers. It's just unfreaking believable. Well, I mean, well, I mean, what heat are we talking about? Because I guarantee you, killing, 5 zombies like I just did over here generates more heat than repairing spikes. I mean, I get what you're saying, but like, if I wasn't even out here, they would still be headed right at the base. That's the thing. I mean, I'm actively. I even shot at them. Now, granted, the one I hit, I guess, or came close to, turned, but I don't know. It's just irritating. I mean, like, literally, look at the time. We started repairs at like 7:30 a.m. It is now 4:15 p.m. and I haven't even made it the rest of the way around. And now I've got to go re-repair these spikes over here. And it's all fine. I just don't get how it makes any sense whatsoever, or what the justification for that particular mechanic is. I mean, it's not challenging. It's just a chore, basically. I am so get off my lawn. It is ridiculous. That looked nice. Upgrade. Gotta love that. Well, at least they brought presents, huh? They brought more than one. Wow. I can do a little combine. I'm like, wow. Good stuff. Unfreaking believable. Like oh, man. 1 steel. 2 steel. 3 steel. 4 steel. 5 steel. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. This guy just, that little maneuver cost me 13 steel. And that's what I'm saying. It just makes no sense. Basically, I'm standing over there killing a horde of zombies, and what does he do? He starts at, like, he doesn't walk this way. He doesn't come aggro me. He walks right through here. Now, is that for any purpose other than to cost me 13 steel? That's my point. And the last, 30 minutes, 20 minutes of game time fixing it. Man, I've had like 6 campfires and 3 forges and whatnot running at all manner of stuff and not gotten peep up here from it. That last horde night when I got that screamer out here right before, I'm pretty sure it was because I was running that forge like just right, right under this, along with doing a bunch of stuff at the workbench and having a cement mixer running, and that was when I upgraded that when I changed out that door. And I was coming in and out of that. Apparently those vault doors, if you open them and close them a lot, they create heat. Like, just normal use, it won't because heat accumulates and then dissipates. So normal use, you won't notice any difference, but if it's like Grand Central Station through vault doors, along with other things, you can, it adds up. But other than that, that's the only screamer I've seen over here. I might have gotten, I mean, there might have been one, like when I was originally building it, because I was building the whole thing. In fact, I think I did get one at one point. But other than that, the only screamers I've seen on this playthrough have been over at the farmhouse. In fact, I got more screamers at the farmhouse than I have here with, like a forge and two campfires over there. And like only at one point, all 3 of them running at once. Not for a sustained period of time. That was when I got had one of my deaths. I got 3 screamers one morning. And I killed the first 2. I think I might have killed the 3rd one, but my little maneuver trying to get in there. It was when I didn't have the skills or the weapons that I have now. And it was like on day 10 or 11. And my little maneuver of getting in there and getting a headshot on the screamer, because I couldn't find it. And it kept screaming, so I was like kind of making haste to get in there and whack it. And something got a hand on me and stunned me, and it was just all she wrote, because there was a whole, little mini horde out there. No, this isn't. None of this is from heat. These are just wandering hordes that path through. But that's the thing. I mean, that's the perception to the player is, you know, this whole area is teeming with zombies and any pack of them could show up at any time. I mean, that's sort of the atmosphere we're supposed to get from the game, but I believe in reality, like there's like for performance reasons, like none of that is actually out there. It all spawns in. So that horde that just came traipsing through here, uh, spawned for the purpose of doing what it did, basically. And I, you know, so you have to question like really what's the logic behind that, or maybe my base design doesn't exactly jibe with the thinking behind the game mechanics on the part of the developers. Who knows? I mean, it's a sandbox game. You got a lot of leeway on how you do things. It's not necessarily going to line up with the way it was envisioned to be done. So, but I don't see anything inordinately, revolutionary about this particular base design. I've seen more sprawling bases. I don't know how people like maintain those massive bases that they build. I mean, I'm not gonna say I barely keep up with this because I keep up with this just fine. But it's becoming, the more I put out here, is becoming a bit more work. I could see a multiplayer where you got people helping you. It's probably not as bad, but I just basically spent Horde Day getting this thing ready for the Horde, and you know what? By this time tomorrow, I'll probably be doing what I'm doing right now, or will have just finished. I think I finished at 4:30 p.m. game time after the last Horde, something like that. No, it was like 7:30 actually. So yeah. So this time game time tomorrow, I'll probably be doing exactly what I'm doing right now. And I don't mind it for the Horde, but I don't know. Like that's just silly. Like literally, you saw it. I mean, you saw it right here. 13 steel. One zombie cost me 13 steel because it didn't aggro me standing right there from over there, wandering through. I'm sorry, that just makes absolutely zero sense. Cool. I think we're ready for Horde Night. 7 p.m. Cool. Cool. I need to make some arrows. I think I'm good on repair kits. I gotta put my torches out, which I'm gonna do now. Actually, I think there's some feathers in here, aren't there? Yes. I'll have to do that in a bit. I gotta get stone out of the basement. I kind of want that. That was going to be one of the projects for this week, but I didn't get nearly everything done I wanted to. I want to get some lights out here. I need more batteries, though. I need a lot more batteries. I need like several. I still don't have a purple. I've been combining them, and I still don't have a purple for the mini bike. Once I do that, I don't know how many. It's like I just don't get batteries. I'm thinking once I get the mini bike built, I can get out on the road. There are usually tons of cars, you know, just go out and collect gas and parts, basically, and I'll get a bunch of batteries out there and I can get some lights up around this place. And what's kind of funny, I just noticed this the other night. Like when I first built this base, I put torches on the corners, and this one's now gone. And this one has been gone. And I was like, what happened to my torches? Cops blowing. Blew the torches off the side of my base. Ow. Ow. Getting down to it. 2 hours. Which in real time is 10 minutes. So, gotta get on it. Alright, let's see. These. Go back in here. No, not you. You. Okay. Let's see. Leave those. Don't need the shovel. Don't need the pickaxe. Don't need the wrench. That's repaired. That could use a repair. Yeah, I'll go ahead and repair it. Don't need the fire axe. I think you pull tons of heat with those things, man. You put 4 torches on a pillar, and you surround your base with those. Like that's like running like 5 forges. I can see fine out here with this until I get lights up, but I want lights for further out, basically. I always loved the blood moon. Oh, oh, was I gonna? Yeah. Well, I don't know. I've got the PC version. I'll try it at some point. Um, my understanding is that the electric fence, along with turrets, works really well depending on how you set it up. I mean, it's like everything. It kind of depends on how it all works together. It kind of depends on how you've got it configured. No, candles give off heat too, just not quite as much as torches. But the day I got the 3 screamers, it was after I put like 6 candles up over at the farmhouse. And then I took the candles down, and I reduced it from like 6 or 7 candles down to 3 over there, and didn't change what I was doing with the forge and campfires at all. And I haven't I didn't see a screamer since. Maybe one at some point. And we're off. I don't know why I'm looking west. Guaranteed they're going to come from the north. They always do. No, they came east this time. Yep, they're coming north. Oh, copper. Where is he? Where is he? There you are. Did he go down or did he run? Over here, Mr. Spider. See that barbed wire kicking in? That's all it needs to do is just knock them off their feet. But I killed you. And my apologies if I neglect chat. It's just I gotta kind of concentrate. I'm getting some lag. Damn it. He's gonna blow. Cop down. So check out those outer spikes. They do a really nice job out there. These bloated... Oh, die, damn you. Oh! That's not him. I didn't see where that cop was. Is that him? No. Damn. Oh, there he is. He's gonna blow. Alright, it's midnight. I'm going to go down and see about some repairs. As I beat up my own pillars. There we go. I'm lagging really hard. So. Boom. I'm gonna loot him. You know what? I forgot to load a splint this time. Yeah. Well, you spied all you want, Spider. I'm gonna whack you. If I don't beat up... Oh, God. Hitbox, hitbox. Thank you. Hear that barbed wire popping? Yeah. Come around this way, dude. Thank you. Where are you, sir? There you are. Great. Damn it. No, he still hasn't blown. Yeah, there he went. That's alright. Thanks for going to a specific spot so I could do specific repairs. Ah, he's dead. Alright, I'm going back up. We haven't seen a feral. I'm seriously lagging. We lost a spike. Downgraded. I think it was probably because I did this. The spiders always do that. They just like mosh down there. I think it's probably because I'm standing in one spot, but still. What's that spike? Oh, come on, damn it. Hitbox, hitbox. There we go. Oh, I don't have iron on me. Boy, am I lagging. Ow! I don't see him. Did that cop blow? Boy, I'm lagging. Over here, sweetheart. We need more spiders. And this is like soupy lag. Here's my pharaoh. Cop down. I think. No. Cop down. Soupy lag. Damn it. I'm lagging hard. Cop down. Oh. Shit. Cop down. Feral down. Where is he? Damn it. Cop down. Feral down. Finally. 4 a.m. That's Horde night, folks. Booyah. And get out there and loot. The automatic pistol just killed like 6 spiders, dude. I like to use that to just unload, because I don't use it for anything else, and I save up. That ammo drops like mad. I don't make that ammo. I only make uh, the 7.62. What am I doing? Oh. Actually. Somebody's still running around. The 44 uses different ammo, by the way. Boy, I'm lagging. I think I got a handle on prioritizing my brass and gunpowder. Actually, I've got gunpowder out the wazoo. I've got a lot of nitrate and coal. Brass is tight, but I just use it for 7.62 ammo. The pistol ammo just drops like mad everywhere, like that. Ow. Actually, I'd really love to get the pistol book at some point, because I've got tons of pistols and pistol parts. And the thing about the pistol is it's kind of like the bow. It's like really good for headshots. If you can get headshots with that thing, you can do seriously good damage. And the ammo is really common. So, if I got the book, I have a feeling I could probably make a 600 quality pistol. I'd probably carry it around with me, actually, and not just use it on Horde nights. I want to see some cop and feral loot. Last Horde I got a piece of military armor, which, don't ask me why I'm not wearing it, but... Oh. I have no idea what that was. Oh, was that a hazmat suit I just got? Hazmat shirt. Nice. I got zombies after me. Unfreaking believable. I'm looting, damn you. Oh, look at this little horde coming. That's alright, I'll take the experience. I need some perks. Hey. God, I'm lagging. There's more coming. Wow. Where's the posse of crawlers? There's more even. Man. Bah. Not bad. I think that was a feral. That's about where he died. He was moshing right there on that spot. Lag. Wow. Well, it's 2 spikes, actually. For some reason, I didn't even think to keep scrap iron on me. I guess I don't know why I didn't. That never occurred to me, but I guess it should, huh? Not for these guys. Nice. I got a bunch of casings. That's actually really handy. Not entirely sure. I guess really the piece of the night was the hazmat shirt. I'm not really sure what I'm going to use that for though. I guess if you... I mean, is there ever a need to go into the radiation zones? Got a couple of nice pistol parts. I've got the 44 book like 7 times over actually, and I could probably make a really good 44 right about now, but I was gonna do the AK next because it uses the same ammo as the sniper. And it also the same perks. Anybody else? Anybody left? I need 2 levels and I can get next level of the rifle perk. Really dig that perk. It seems to be doing cool. That and I put points into rifles because I don't want to burn ammo practicing right on normal zombies. So I just put points in, which kind of sucks because it doesn't level you. But I don't think those are really known for leveling you anyway. Well, here's the question of the day. Did my torches survive the cops? So far on this side they did. I don't think we had too many explosions. I think like one cop blew. I have to go back and look at the replay. Like maybe one? That torch is still there. If one blew, it wasn't next to the base because I didn't see any damage on the pillars above above normal head height. Yeah, the torches made it, so we weren't getting rocked by cops. Caught some spit up there, but the damage to the bars were pretty minimal. Minimal. God, I can't talk. Minimal. We got a bunch of cops too. I lost count of how many we had. Was it like 6 or 8? Nearly a chest full of loot. Yeah, these are some nice 44 frames, even though I'm not using 44s yet. Got a nice little stack of casings. Got some brass to burn. Nothing really earth-shattering in here except I guess that's pretty cool. It only protects you from radiation. So what's all this concussive and all? I mean, it looks like a pretty decent set of piece of armor. Got a beaker, which really isn't that big of a deal, but always nice. Got some more steel arrows. Already have that. So nothing crazy. AK parts, which green, but that's all right. Nothing crazy, nothing earth shattering. I guess the hazmat suit's kind of cool. I don't know. I don't really know a lot about that actually. But nearly a chest full of average loot, I guess, and a couple of nice 44 frames. Some stuff to put in a forge. I'm working on a new mining helmet, so that'll be nice. But yeah, successful. Actually, any water in here? Yes. awesome. Successful Horde. And according to my timer, I have been streaming for 170 minutes, close to 3 hours. And oh, hey, Medic 106. Thanks for commenting. Sorry, I was so zoned in on this. I lose so much loot to rot on Horde nights. I just kind of got zoned in on that, and I didn't see your comment. Yeah, I'm gonna look into it. I don't, but whatever. It's cool. I never got a piece of hazmat gear before, so that's pretty cool. It can't be military armor every week. I got a piece of military legs, no less, last week, which was pretty freaking awesome. But another successful Horde. Still haven't died to a Horde yet at all in this game. I've died to other things, but I've never died on a Horde night. And this is as far along as I've been, and the highest difficulty I played on. Console defaults to adventure or difficulty, and I bumped this one up to Nomad. So, okay, Venator, thanks for hanging out, man. It was fun. But yeah, it was a good Horde. Successful stream. We had a few viewers. It was a lot of fun, and I appreciate you guys hanging out. I would love to stay on and like get into the day. I guess repairs are probably the next order of business, but the game likes to crap out after about 3 hours lately, and when I'm streaming, and I've noticed it tends. I'm kind of surprised it's still running now. Actually, like Horde Night lags it out terribly on console. I've noticed, and I've crashed usually about this time after the last couple of Hordes. So since we're still up and running, I think I'm just gonna call it there. It's been about 3 hours. Probably a good time to stop. And I'm sure I'll be doing an early morning stream tomorrow, and then does it also Meta? Yeah. There's something. There's like I mean, I don't know. I'm an armchair, developer and techie because I'm a gamer, I guess. But it's all the hallmarks of a memory leak. I don't know that it's a memory leak, but it certainly seems like one, and I don't know why we keep getting patch after patch after patch where they don't fix it. I don't. It astounds me that like the priorities for patching in this game. And I'm not in a big rush for it. It's just like I'll trade the traders for a stable game. You know what I mean? I'll trade the new POIs we just got for a stable game. But it's a fantastic game, and Horde nights like this is why. It's a lot of fun, and now we got another week to get into something, get into some building some stuff. I got to do some farming, actually. I'm going to build a mini bike this week, and I'm going to try to get, if I can get enough batteries for it, I'm going to try to get some lights up around this place so I'm not searching around blind for the cops way out there in the field. But I think I said that last week too. I got a bunch of POIs I want to take down in this town and get it done. So I don't know, just lots to do, plenty to do, and I'm going to start building a new base soon. Also, I think I'm gonna go for a fall pit at some point. Not sure when, but soon. But anyway, thanks for joining, guys. It was a lot of fun, and hope to see you again soon. Have a great night.